Even Fox News wants to see the evidence. Yesterday during the White House press briefing, what's her name, was confronted, the press secretary was confronted by a Fox News reporter. He was asking Pam Bondi. She was making all these claims of Kilmar Abrego Garcia being a gang member. And a Fox News reporter was like, show us the evidence of that. At a press conference, this is from Mediaite, at a press conference on sanctions against the state of Maine for defying President Donald Trump, Fox News DC correspondent David Spunt repeatedly asked Attorney General Pam Bondi to provide proof of her claim that Kilmar Abrego Garcia was a member of any gang, including MS-13. Bondi offered only court transcripts that cited information that's already public, that he was wearing a Chicago Bulls hat, and an anonymous confidential informant had told a police detective, and that detective filed a statement with a court saying that he was a member of MS-13. So it's a double hearsay statement. And, you know, from the E. Jean Carroll trial and Donald Trump's criminal trial, we know how much Donald Trump and his supporters love hearsay evidence. Apparently they do now. And that officer was later, that detective was later suspended. He was paying for sex and lying on reports, and he was later fired. So discredited, possibly? Yeah. He said, big topic over the last few weeks, Kilmar Abrego Garcia from Maryland. He's now in prison in El Salvador. He was sent there. You insist, the president, everybody in the administration insists that he's MS-13. It appears there's not going to be any sort of trial. He's not going to come back. DHS said he would be arrested and redeported if he does come back. Why not show the American people the evidence that he's MS-13 so they can make an informed decision? Why not show the public the evidence? Well, Pam Bondi said, he's an illegal alien who'd been living illegally in our country from El Salvador. ICE testified, an immigration judge ruled based on a document from a now fired police detective who'd been lying in other reports that he was an MS-13. Appellate judge ruled he was a member of MS-13, hard stop. He should not be in our country. He was deported. That still does not excuse the Trump administration from giving him due process rights that he's guaranteed under the Constitution of the United States, whether he's here legally or not. And so the reporter goes on, but the evidence, we're not going to see the evidence. And she just started talking about that court hearing again. Again, the court hearing that rested solely on a document submitted by a police officer, a police detective, who has since been fired for lying in documents such as that one and for paying for sex, which I don't have a problem with that part. You know, do your thing. There's no kink shaming here on Hawk's Page, you know? Do your thing. Sex work should be legalized. But they don't have any evidence, and they're not going to show us any evidence. And even Fox News is calling that out now.